Good afternoon, everyone. I am fine. How are you? I hope you will be fine. Welcome back in my channel, Dr. Satyendra Kumar. Dear friends, if you want this type of videos related to mathematics for higher level, then you need to subscribe, share and like my videos and my channel. Today we will discuss common catenary. Now first we define common catenary. Common catenary. When a perfectly flexible string or chain hangs freely under gravity between 2 points which are lie on the same horizontal line. Then the curve in which it hangs is called a catenary. Okay. Now repeat the definition. When a perfectly flexible string or chain hangs freely under gravity between 2 points which are lie on the same horizontal line, then the curve in which it hangs is called a catenary. Now we can explain a common catenary or catenary. Okay. A, C, B is a perfectly flexible string. D is a middle point of A and B. C is the vertex of the common catenary. This is the lowest point of the chain. This is the O, that is origin. Now this is the x-axis, y-axis. Okay. The distance between O and C is denoted by small c, and the distance of O and D denoted by small y. Okay, student. Now there are important definition here with the relation of common catenary. Now first, in which first axis, the axis of y, about which the curve is symmetric is symmetrical is called the axis of the catenary. Okay, student, the axis of y about the curve is symmetrically is called the axis of the common catenary or catenary. Now, second definition, directrix. What is the directrix of the common catenary? The x-axis which is horizontal, which is a horizontal line is called directrix of the common catenary. Directrix of common catenary or catenary. Okay, the y-axis is known as axis of the common catenary. The curve is about symmetric of y-axis. Now, axis of x, this is the horizontal line, is called the directrix of the common catenary. Now, third definition, vertex. Okay, student? The lowest point C, the lowest point C of the common catenary is called the vertex of the catenary. Okay. Now, fourth parameter. The parameter of common catenary is the depth of the x-axis. The depth of x-axis below the vertex C of the catenary is called the parameter. It is denoted by C. It is denoted by C. That is where C is small and capital C is a vertex of the common catenary. Now, fifth point is span. Span of common catenary, the point of suspension A and B, where A and B are capital, are in the same horizontal line, the distance AB, full stop, then the distance AB is called the span. Okay, that is span is equal to AB. It is denoted by 2x. That is AD is equal to x and BD is equal to x. Now AB is equal to 2x. Now sixth definition related to common catenary sag. What is sag? The vertical depth of the vertex. The vertical depth of the vertex below the line AB is called sag. Now repeat again. The vertical depth of the vertex below the line AB, that it is DC in the figure. Okay. Now sag is equal to DC is equal to y minus c. Since the distance of OD denoted by small y and distance OC, this is said to be parameter denoted by small c. Now depth of vertex below AB, that is DC is equal to small y minus small c. Okay student. Now intrinsic equation of common catenary. Now this is the article intrinsic equation of the common catenary. Okay. Now we derive the intrinsic form of the common catenary. The form of common catenary in terms of S and psi is said to be intrinsic form. Let a uniform string ACB be suspended freely from 2 points A and B, full stop. C be the lowest point of the catenary. C be the lowest point of the catenary. Full stop. Let SP CP is equal to small s and W is the weight per unit length and W be the weight per unit length of string. Okay. We draw a tangent at P we draw a tangent at P, make angle psi with the horizontal, okay. Weight of part CP is equal to S into W. The portion CP is in equilibrium. Under the following forces, okay. Number first force, weight of the portion CP, weight of the portion CP equal to SW acting vertically downward, Number second, tension T0 acts at point C horizontally. Number third force, tension T in direction of tangent at P. Now for this we can a figure of common catenary as follows. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is equal to a point B, this is a point of suspension, this is B, AB is span, C is a common catenary, C is the vertex and small c is the parameter of the common catenary, CD is set. Now this is the point P, here we draw the tangent at P. This is a T. The distance of CP is S. W SW, weight X directed downwards, this is equal to psi. Now T cos psi and this is equal to T sin psi directed upward. Now at point C, T0 acts horizontally towards point C, B. Okay, this is the angle is psi. Okay, student. that is we can write the fourth component t cos psi equal to t0. This is equation number first. And t sin psi, the component of tension at point P, t sin psi balanced by SW. This is equation number 2. But T0 is equal to WC is a constant and standard value of the in common catenary. Now equation 2 divided by equation number first, that is t sin psi upon t cos psi. This is equal to SW upon T0, that is tan psi is equal to SW upon WC. W cancel by W, that is S is equal to C tan psi. Okay, this is the intrinsic form of common catenary. This is intrinsic form of common catenary. Article is complete. Now, second article, Cartesian equation of common catenary. Cartesian equation of common catenary. In this case, the equation of the figure of common catenary is as above. Now, verification of in Cartesian form of common catenary, we can use intrinsic form of common catenary. That is, we can say, right, we know that S is equal to C tan psi is equation of common catenary, where dy upon dx is equal to tan psi. Okay, let dy upon dx is equal to z, that is S is equal to Cz. Now differentiate with respect to x, ds upon dx is equal to C dz upon ds. Now the value of dx upon dx is equal to under root 1 plus dy upon dx का whole square. This is equal to C dz upon dx. Now dy upon dx is equal to z, that is 1 plus z square is equal to C dz upon dx. On variable separable, after variable separate, C dz upon under root 1 plus z square is equal to dx. Now equation is variable separable, after it can be integrable. Now integrate the expression, we get C sin hyperbolic z equal to x plus constant C1. Now we can calculate the value of constant term C1. Now we can use at vertex where x is equal to 0, that is z is equal to 0. Now C sin h inverse 0 is equal to 0 plus C1, that is C1 is equal to 0. Okay. Now we can write C sin h inverse z equal to x, that is z is equal to sin h x upon c. Now putting the value of z, this is equal to dy upon dx is equal to sin h x upon c. On variable separable, dy equal to sin h x upon c dx, and after integrate, then we get y is equal to c cos h x upon c plus arbitrary constant c2. Now again we use at vertex x is equal to 0, y is equal to c. Now c is equal to c cos s 0 plus c2. Now c2 is equal to 0. Since the value of cos s 0 is equal to 1 and sin h 0 is equal to 0, that is y is equal to c cos h x upon c. Okay student, this is the common quaternary in Cartesian form. This is Cartesian form of common quaternary. Okay, there are following properties of common quaternary. Now in first, relation between x and s. Okay, we know that y is equal to c cos h x upon c. This is equation first. And y is equal to s is equal to c tan psi. This is equal to c dy dx, denoted by equation number 2. Okay, now dy upon dx equal to c sin h x upon c. Okay, now what here, dy upon dx is equal to s upon c. Now s upon c is equal to c sin h x upon c, that is s is equal to c sin h x upon c. This is the relation between x and s. Now second relation number 2, relation between y and s. Relation between y and s. We know that y is equal to c cos h x upon c. This is the Cartesian form of quaternary, or this is equal to relation between s and x, denoted by equation number 2. Now we get y square minus s square. This is equal to c square is common, cos h square x upon c minus sin h x square x upon c. This is equal to 1, that is c square. Okay, now y square is equal to c square plus s square. This is the relation between y and s. Now third relation between y and psi. Relation between y and psi. Okay, we know that y square is equal to c square plus s square, that is relation between y and s, and S is equal to C tan psi. This is the intrinsic form of common quaternary. Now putting the value of S here, now we get y square is equal to C square plus C square tan square psi. Now C square is common, this is equal to sec square psi. Now y is equal to C sec psi. This is the relation between y and psi. Now fourth relation between S and psi. S and psi. Since S is equal to C tan psi, this is the intrinsic form of common quaternary. Now differentiate with respect to x, ds upon dx. This is equal to C sec square psi into d psi upon dx. Now we can write under root 1 plus dy upon dx का whole square. This is equal to C sec square psi into d psi upon dx. Okay. Now dy upon dx is equal to tan psi. Now put here 1 plus tan square psi is equal to C sec square psi d psi upon dx. Now this is equal to sec psi is equal to C sec square psi d psi upon dx. Now sec psi is cancelled by this sec square psi. Now on variable separable dx is equal to C sec psi d psi and integrate. That is x is equal to C log sec psi plus tan psi plus arbitrary constant d dash. Now at vertex psi is equal to 0, x is equal to 0. Now 0 is equal to C log sec 0 plus tan 0 plus d dash. Now d dash is equal to 0. Okay, that is we get x is equal to C log sec psi plus tan psi. That is we can say 2x is equal to 2C log sec psi plus tan psi. This is the relation between x and psi, where 2x is the span of the common quaternary. Or another form can be written as follows. Or since S is equal to C tan psi, y is equal to C sec psi. Now x is equal to C log y upon C plus S upon C. Now x is equal to 2C log 2x is equal to 2C log y plus S upon C. Okay, this is the another form of relation between S and psi. Now next relation number 5, relation between t and y. Relation between t and y. Since t0 is equal to t cos psi equal to wc, represented by equation number first. Now y is equal to c sec psi. This is denoted by equation number 2. Okay, that is t cos psi is equal to w into y cos psi. Now t is equal to wy. This is the relation between t and y. Now relation between rho and psi. Sixth relation between rho since S is equal to C tan psi, now ds upon d psi is equal to C sec square psi. Now ds upon d psi is equal to rho, that is rho is equal to C sec square psi. This is the relation between rho and psi. Now second relation between rho and y. Relation between rho is said to be radius of curvature, and y ordinate, that is OD. Since S is equal to C tan psi, now ds upon d psi is equal to C sec square psi. Since y is equal to C sec psi, now rho is equal to C y upon C whole square, that is rho is equal to y square upon C. Okay, that is y square is equal to C rho. This is the relation between rho and y. Okay student, this is the complete of the relation between S and S, y and S, y and psi, x and psi, t and y, rho and psi, similarly rho and y. Okay student.